edge when Cactus Jack's around.
How'd you know?
What I want to know is who would team with a man this dangerous? You know, when you're dealing with Cactus Jack, the rules are more like light suggestions.
Big E ready to throw down here tonight.
And his opponent, representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
As Corey can attest to, Big E's known to have a good time, but now he has a serious side.
And it's that serious side that Big E's opponents need to worry about. One of the strongest human beings walking the planet Earth. A multiple-time Intercontinental Champion and a top single star in WWE.
There's no telling what a competitor is capable of once the cage door is locked.
I shudder to think what individuals are capable of when they're surrounded by 15 feet of steel.
Once you are in the cage and the door is locked, the time for talk is over. It's all business.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
Right into the cage!
This superstar is hurt.
Jarring impact.
You guys, when you think about the history of steel cage matches, one of the most iconic cage matches ever featured Eddie Guerrero against Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey usually had Eddie's number, but not on that particular night. Eddie pinned Rey in the center of the ring.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Ripped from the top rope.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Oh, what a knee lift.
So much damage inflicted.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here.
Agonizing. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Byron, how can a superstar take advantage of an opportunity when locked in the cage? It is important to stay on your feet. Even if you are on the defensive, if you are standing, you can be mobile, and that can increase your chances of escape.
The more a competitor moves, the harder it is for them to be defeated. The cage is your ally, or you're eating steel. There's no in between.
Into the corner now.
Got their opponent on.
Snake eyes! He could pin his opponent right here. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
Oh, Cactus answers back. Oh, flow to the breadbasket.
So ruthless.
Oh, Big E avoids contact.
Looking to take flight here.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Hooked up. Oh, into the power side slam. Bulldog kick. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Incredible elevation from the big man.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
And now he's made it to the top of the cage. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Fought
so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory. There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Here is your winner, Big E!
In a universe populated by monsters, giants, and larger-than-life beings, I was determined to find my own path to the top of the mountain in sports entertainment. I wasn't gifted with superhuman size or strength, but I did have an insatiable thirst to learn, the physical gifts to take to the air, and an uncle who was more than happy to give me the tools needed to become one of the greatest competitors to ever lace up a pair of boots. Starting my career in Mexico, I'd be known first as La Lagartija Verde, which means the green lizard, and Colibri, hummingbird. Still a teenager, I would eventually earn the highest honor from my uncle, as I was officially crowned Rey Misterio Jr. I would take everything I had learned from my uncle and make it all my own. I would bring Lucha Libre to the world stage. I would make cruiserweights as popular as our heavyweight counterparts, and I would prove that a cruiserweight could win it all, as long as they were given the opportunity. I would arrive in America, first stopping in ECW, before garnering the attention from the top people at WCW, who quickly signed me to a contract. With my foot in the door, it was just a matter of time before I took over the world of sports entertainment. Every step, a battle. Every opponent, a new face who felt they were superior to me. Every match, giving me a new objective to strive to meet. Should I try to weaken their legs? Throw all of my aerial techniques at them? Maybe surprise them with some defensive lucha libre? Take it to the outside? Show off my newest move? By the time I got to the ring, I always had a little mental list of things I wanted to try in order to win. And with every victory, I got another reminder that the best was yet to come. After winning WCW's Cruiserweight Championship, Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, and the World Tag Team Championship, I would finally head to WWE to further build my legacy. In the near 20 years since I debuted in WWE, I have become known as, quite simply, the greatest luchador in sports entertainment history, the greatest masked superstar of all time. Rey is the king, having competed against every big name possible and having defeated nearly everyone that stepped in my way. Not every road is paved with gold, and mine was no different. But even when the road gets challenging, there's always opportunity. The opportunity to learn from mistakes, to grow as a competitor, and to get better. I may not have had my hand raised every time out, but there's never been a time where I didn't leave the ring better than when I entered. The memories behind the infamous match of Halloween Havoc 1997, which I truly believe is a match that put me on the map. I was a big fan of Eddie growing up, so to be able to forward all these years and then eventually share the ring with him was incredible. It was an honor for me to face one of the Guerreros. Overall, that match was highly important for me. The fact that I could become Cruiserweight Champion that night and defend my mask, not have to be unmasked. You know, that was something that was really in the back of my mind. I just didn't want to go through that. They were trying to take off every luchador's mask one by one, and I was on the list. So you could only imagine the stress that had built up. And for us luchadores, it's a very prized possession. You know, this is something that I've carried since 1992. We both know Eddie and I, what the mask means to us that carry it. So he knew what was at stake. I would never give him the satisfaction of taking my mask. Never.